I still I still love it. I was just like jamming to this countdown. I don't know what it is. I keep jamming to this thing. I love it. What's up, Colin? How you doing, buddy? He's going games tomorrow. You're going to the Kannapolis Cannonballers from what your Twitter says. So good luck, man. I love that ballpark.
I'm jealous. I haven't been out there, but what a great identity.
I mean, it was rough, right? Because like, they were known as the Intimidators, right? For so long.
Mhm.
And, you
Mhm.
know, Dale and all that. But let me tell you, it is a beautiful ballpark. I love that ballpark. I got to go to actually catching actual games. So that's going to be a good one. So,
Yeah.
and if you guys don't see anything here, do not worry, guys. It's because my daughter's still awake. That's right. You planned everything out. And then guess what? You got a kid. That does not happen. So she will be here soon. Don't you worry, guys. She will be here soon.
Everybody's waiting.
All
Everybody's
right.
waiting.
Right. Everybody's so waiting. I know it's crazy. I love the questions already on Twitter. So it's going to be great. Happy May the 4th to everybody. I love Star Wars. So we'll touch into a little bit about that. And then let's see what else we can talk about today. Oh, tomorrow, Cinco de Mayo. Right. So a little bit of Copa. Right. We got to talk about that because there's some awesome brands out there. What's up, Mike Sellers? May the 4th be with you. I so wanted to be a smartass and say, live long and prosper, but that's a different show.
Yeah, that's the wrong move.
So there it is. Star Wars, my absolute favorite. Absolutely, dude. Love it. What's Mike, what's your favorite episode? What's your favorite movie or show from the Star Wars lore? Love me some Star Wars stuff. I'll be honest with you. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, go
Mr.
Waterbuds.
Ambassador.
Oh, and now is go Windsors. Look at him. Go
Ooh.
Chuckers and go Skycarp. Okay, Johnny Bolin. I see you. What's up, Donnie? How you doing, buddy? Donnie's one of the coolest people I've met so far while we were down there in Colombia. Good, him and his wife, they allowed us to sit there on the with them. So that was cool stuff. I love that. That was so awesome. So
It looked like a lot of fun. I was jealous that
it
I
was.
wasn't able to make that one, but what a blast it looked like.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I gotta make it back up there again. All right, what does Mike says? My favorite Star Wars movie is actually Solo. Not a you know what? It is not a popular pick. A lot of people get played on it, but you know what? You're absolutely right. It is a really good movie. I like that movie a lot. So I'm with you there. I like it. Tomorrow's Revenge of the Fifth. Touche, Philip. Touche. Also met Philip there at the game in Colombia. So that was cool. Love that. Let's see what our Zach says. Watching the Pericos de Puebla and eating more mole. Oh, man, you are eating good, my friend. You're eating good. Donnie, love having you here working tonight, but had to chime in. Good man. Making that money, son. Making that money. So I'm going to ask you first, what's your favorite, Star Wars episode, even though everybody already knows you're not really a Star Wars fan, but at least you got to have one movie that you like, right?
Yeah. I love the original trilogy, right? Like, that's what I think of when I think of Star Wars, and my absolute favorite is Return of the Jedi, solely for the Ewoks. Those are
Yeah,
crucial.
I'm with you there. That's actually, yes, I love that one as well. That's
Yeah.
what, yeah, I love all of them. I even like Mike Sellers. Mike Sellers said this on Twitter that he listens to a lot of Star Wars books. I myself do the same. I listen to a lot of it. Like I actually started from the very beginning, from the Republic, you know what I mean? The High Republic all the way down. So yeah, that one is I love Star Wars. Let's see. Donnie, Empire Strikes Back, Rogue One, another great one. That's a good one.
How many are there? I mean, there's like
Too many.
y'all are throwing out names I've never even
You've
heard
never
before.
seen Rogue One? Oh yeah. You
Hmm.
should look it up. It's a great one.
I maybe have, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool. The first Hispanic character in the Star Wars
Very
saga
cool.
was there. Too bad he died at the end, but
Spoiler alert, Ed.
oh, they've been out for like 1,000 years. I rewatched them all so much, including the TV series. Yes, me too. Me too. And then, funny story is my daughter now after dinner. I said it many times, but like she asks to watch Star Wars after dinner, and I'm like, yes, yes, absolutely, daughter, absolutely, yes. And then she has books that we read at night, Star Wars books. No joke, not kidding.
They're like, they have children's books for Star Wars now. I know
Yeah,
that because, my nephew has some.
the alphabet. There's an
Something
alphabet
like
book.
yeah.
Yeah, sock puppets are Sith. Well, we have a lot of fun. I know that much. But it's okay, Johnny. I'll forgive you. You know you like the sock puppets too. Deep down inside, you like the sock puppets. Don't you worry. I won't. I won't. I won't rat you out to your Autobots friends. Let's see here. Mike Sellers. I love it. If I ever have kids, they will be Star Wars fans. Hey, man, that's all I did. I just played it. Even when Darla was pregnant, we play Star Wars. I actually tortured my wife into watching the whole series. So,
But do you watch the, what's the show, Mandalorian or something like
hell
that? Have you
yeah, I've
yeah?
watched it.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
okay.
Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Everything, anything and everything, huh?
Mhm, mhm. Yes, yes,
Nice.
absolutely. So, let's see, Donnie, that's good parent. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, so but I mean, it's a lot of fun. I love Star Wars, so and I got a whole bunch of little miniature right behind me too as well. Look at that.
Are any of the, minor league teams playing in Star Wars themed jerseys tonight? I had flipped through a couple games, I didn't see any. I
I
know
didn't
sometimes
see
they do.
I
Yeah.
know, and then the one that you and me were watching earlier, Gwinnett, they were actually playing as the Solos, which is their Copa brand. They weren't playing in no Star Wars.
Yeah.
Surprised that none of them really did it. I haven't seen any of them. If you guys know anyone, let me know. I have not seen any.
I did see a lot of, Star Wars themed, like, lineup cards going out on social with the
Right.
bats replaced by lightsabers and some cool stuff like that, but that's all I've seen so far.
As far as like actual theme night, wearing the
Mhm. Yeah.
jerseys and all that, I didn't see anything.
Yeah. That's weird because I feel like that's usually a pretty big deal.
Right? May
Yeah.
4th. I mean, and you're playing. It's not like it's a Monday, when no one's
Right.
playing.
Right.
So let's see. Frisco has some Star Wars jersey. Not sure what they're wearing them. Yeah, again, yeah, a lot of them have a Star Wars night, but none of I don't know if they are wearing it today. That's the thing. Let's see here. They tweeted it today. Oh, okay. All right. Look at Eric. Okay. Joe Virgil and I are coming to you live from Madison, Alabama at the Trash Pandas game. What's up, man? Look at that.
Awesome.
People are watching
Awesome.
from the game. I might cry a little, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
How is the Great Prophet Palooza going so far? I mean, I'm following along on social media, but it looks like it's been a blast.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh
the
my god.
Prophet Brothers. I was talking to Johnny, I'm like, "I feel like that's a pretty solid band name, the Prophet
Yeah,
Brothers."
it really is. I mean, it's a good name for it, the Prophet Palooza. I mean, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly. Yeah, it
I love
works.
it. Auction them off. Okay, Donnie. Okay. Philip Augusta Green Jackets and Las Vegas Aviators have already done it on the road
Mhm.
today. Okay. So they're on the road. Let's see. Fireflies are doing it Saturday. It's not today though. Come on.
Maybe they're trying to get that bigger crowd,
Yeah, I get
they're
it.
waiting for the
Yeah.
weekend.
Sorry, Virgil. I
There's gonna be
apologize.
an entry, a journal entry in the top corner of that scorecard.
Right. Virgil's gonna be
Yeah.
going home later on that night, rewatch the whole game, and then gonna have to score keep because he's being distracted.
Yeah,
This is
definitely.
amazing. Eric, so far good, a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys having a lot of fun. I've been watching some of those pictures. Man, kind of jealous.
Yeah, me too. Especially the rental cars. I mean, like, you guys have a pretty serious entertainment system in whatever that rental car is.
Right? Like, I mean, that's better than my system.
Yeah, for sure. Mine too.
And I got a Honda for God's sake. I mean, there's no luxury in that. All right, let's see. So, okay, so not a lot of teams doing that Star Wars thing, and you're probably right. They're probably waiting until the weekend to do
Mhm.
something. So I get that. I get it. And so, whatevs. Not cool, guys. Not cool. All right, so you want to Let's talk some Copa.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Tell me. Tell me your favorite Copa. It's the Frisco Quesos, isn't it?
It's not, but I have to point something out because I feel like this gets overlooked, right?
Okay.
It's Quesos Friscos,
Yes.
which is a play on
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
queso
know.
fresco, which
Yes.
totally escaped me for, like, at least 4 days. So, like, after I figured that out, I was like, "Oh, it's not so bad," but,
Th-
um,
No, the word play I'm a fan of. I like the
the
word play.
logo, not so much.
The logo
Yeah.
haunts me.
Yeah.
It haunts my dreams.
Yeah.
We're
I saw
loading.
some in person last weekend.
Yeah, so we're loading Virgil up with Yingling ice cream sundaes and Hellman. He's not keeping score very well. Nope, not at all. That's amazing. Good job out of you guys. Check out the Trash Pandas Boba Fett jerseys tonight on their socials. Ooh, I love Boba Fett too. All right, let's take a look here. Virgil, jokes on you. I do my best score keeping drunk. That
Excellent.
I love it. I love it. Virgil and the Prophet brothers hanging out. That is amazing.
I want them to tell me, "Look at the can of Yuengling, and where is that coming from? Is that coming from Fort Worth, or is it coming from Tampa?"
Ooh,
It should say on the front label. I'm very
Yingling is
curious about
that is
this.
good beer.
It's good. It's great beer.
It is. It is. So I was like, we were at the Durham Bulls, and honestly, because like we thought it was just going to be up there for the North and everything. I was like, all right, well, they're not probably going to have it up at the Durham Bulls game. Little did I know that it was right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
give me that one, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's take a look
Um,
here.
to go back to your question, though, my favorite Copa identity is obviously the Durham Cervezas.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like, I wore this shirt on St. Patrick's Day too because it is my green beer
That
shirt.
it's a that's smart. That's smart thinking,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
You can use it for your for you know anything. Actually, I'll use it just for the heck of it. Let's see, Philip. Las Vegas has stormtrooper jerseys. I was worried that they wouldn't be able to hit anything. That's funny. That's funny. All right. So besides surveys, you can't pick your team because obviously it's a great one. Which what else? What other brand do you like?
Man, I don't know. There's so many good ones. What was, Gwinnett's tonight? I was looking at that. I was very,
The Solos,
um yeah,
Xolos. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
cool one. I have
Yeah.
that hat, and I love that logo. That's a cool logo. That's
I
a cool
also
one.
really like the cow tippers, the wind surges Copa
Tumba
is
Vacas.
yeah, yeah, that
Yeah.
one's great. I love basically any of the ones that are associated with alcohol. Those are all great. What about you, Ed? What's your favorite?
So I love Cervezas. That's a great one, right? I love the color and everything, but I can't pick that one because I told you you couldn't pick that one. So one that's no well and no longer affiliated with they have no longer have an affiliation, but the Papas Fritas,
Mm,
Idaho, right? The Idaho Fall Chuckers, they have their Copa. That one too. I love that one.
yeah.
That's a cool one. Let's take a look here. I want to make sure that I get these in. Cans, don't say where they come from.
Oh, life's great mystery.
I know, right? Rocket City has 2 stars from last year's Wichita team, so we're rooting for them. Good for you guys. All
Nice.
right, Philip, Tri City Viñedos. Yep, I got that one as well. That's a cool one.
Yes, also very solid.
But I one that doesn't get talked a lot about is uh the Richmond Flying Squirrels Copa. Come on, that's a cool one. I love that one. Of course, our friend Mike Sellers who picked the Viñuelas de Nashville. So the
Yeah,
Viñuelas.
he's a fan of Nashville, so
Right, exactly.
that's an easy choice for him.
Uh,
Um,
Corpus Christi, I wish they would have kept their raspas.
mm. I was glad to see it expanded this year, there were so many teams that, didn't do it in prior years, and I don't understand why you wouldn't, but,
Yeah,
um,
I'm
I
with
I
you.
was really happy to see that.
I know there's two teams that at least did a rebrand, right? I know that um oh my god, it escapes me now, but the Ranas they just Jim from Let's Get Two was just there.
Mm.
Uh they were the Energia, so they rebranded, and then the other team that rebranded was also the Raspa. So there's at least two teams that had rebranded their Copa, right? They did a rebrand of their Copa, so that was interesting.
So maybe there's hope for Frisco next year. Is that what you're saying?
One can only hope. One
Yeah.
can only hope.
Mike, my mom's in Nashville right now. I got a text from her yesterday. She was outside the Grand Ole Opry about to hop on inside. So I don't think she'll be at a Sounds game, but
No,
yeah, not
I
so much.
Joe, I guess I better set my jingling down long enough to hop on here. Say hello. What's up, Joe? Don't put your beer down. You can text and no, don't drive though. Text and drink your beer. Eric Virgil is banning us from Madison from now on. The team is 0-4
No,
with the yikes. Virgil is not gonna be happy with you guys.
no, definitely not.
Let's see here. Let's see. He is correct. I have the power here apparently. Oh my god, these are great. Mike Sellers, what you say? I'm so jealous. It's only been about 5 months since I've been in Nashville, but that's way too long. All right, I'm just waiting for that one tweet from Mike. Eventually, it's gonna happen that he's gonna move to Nashville. It's gonna
Yeah,
happen,
yeah.
right?
I'm waiting for it too. Yeah,
Right?
I feel like
Because
it's just like any day now.
it's inevitable. He's just gonna
Yeah,
eventually just move there.
yeah,
The good thing is, Mike, your podcast is mobile, so you can take it on the road, guy.
that's right.
Colin, the home teams are 0-2 at the game that I've been to so far. Ouch. Yeah, the one game that I went to, two games that I've been to, the home teams were 0-2 as well. So Durham and the Columbia Fireflies. So
I think I've seen 2 losses and 1 win so far
yeah,
from home teams. So,
0-2.
I yeah, I went to my first, Rangers game this season last weekend, and it was fun. It was a good time, but, I definitely would much prefer, like, Frisco.
Yeah. Shout out to Campbell alum Anna. My cousin went there. My grandparents live near Sanford. Okay, all right.
That's awesome. I just saw, I was taking a look at the theme night collection from MiLB store, and I didn't realize that the Great Lakes loons have an alternate identity of the camels, and I was like, "I
Oh
gotta buy a
yeah,
hat." You
it.
gotta buy a hat. I'm
I
like,
love that logo.
"Yeah." It's very, very similar to the Campbell University
That's right.
logo.
I've actually talked about moving to Nashville a lot, especially lately. We're just waiting, we're gonna put a countdown now. We're
It's gonna
gonna start
happen.
taking
Yeah.
bets now on when you're gonna be moving. No, but the theme website that MILB put together, it is
Mhm.
bad news for me. Or should I say bad news for the wife? Because my lord, right? How many awesome logos are in there?
A
So
lot. A lot.
did you
Give me
see
your
the
favorite. What's your give me your favorite.
I wish I would have done it. I never bought it, but the growling chickens.
I
Did you
haven't
see that
seen it.
one?
No, I haven't
Arkansas.
seen it.
Look at
Arkansas?
the Arkansas growling chickens. Yeah, from the Naturals. That's a good one. You'll like that one. I have a lot of the theme ones already, so I can't really say.
I love that beach dogs. That's one of my
I
faves.
little secret. I ordered that hat. Ordered that hat today. So that couple days ago. Trespenders just gave up a grand slam. Yikes! 9-1. Look, cousin.
Oh,
Sorry,
just
Virgil. It's just as bad luck.
just give him more Yingling. That's all
Right,
you
just
can do.
keep giving him the beer. Don't worry about the rest, buddy. Oh man. Virgil's like, you know what? I think it's time for you guys to just leave. I think it's time for
Yeah.
you guys to go home. Where's your trip going? I don't know. Go. Good for you, buddy. Let's see. Check out the O'Fallon Hoots alternate identity, the rubber chickens. I have that. I have checked them out. But they don't have any dad hats yet. And I'm
Mm.
waiting for them to get some. But yes, I have checked them out, and I even wondered at a O'Fallon Hoots one, but nothing yet. So yeah,
And then you have the hickory couch potatoes, that one's new, right? Newish, so,
New Wish,
that
yeah,
one's
yep.
yeah, pretty cool.
They had it last year. This year they came out with different colors.
Mm,
So that's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. That's a cool one. So,
yeah.
but I gotta go to the websites. Let's see here. Eric P giving my angels hope for the future. Go Trash Pandas. I love it. Love this. Exactly. Sorry, buddy. I think my Guardians are playing right now, and I don't even know if they're winning or not. So we'll see how that goes.
Who knows? You never
Uh,
know. I think they were down last I looked,
they
down
tied.
by a run.
They went into extra innings. They're
Oh, awesome.
yeah. Maybe, let's check it out because you know how that goes. And they won.
Hey,
Oh, there you go. Speaking of that, how do you feel about the extra inning rule?
the man on second?
Mhm.
Oh, I hate it
Good answer.
strongly, but, I
I
say that sometimes I like it. I like it when it causes my team to win.
I so despise that rule.
Yeah,
Let me say that. You got the wrong one here. Couch potatoes head is fire. Yes, it is fire. I love it. It's great. I'm going to have to return the favor and go see the wind surge lose by double digits. There you go. And then here's the thing, though. They can't kick you out because you haven't kicked them out. So there's that. Let's see, Mike. Alex Peter made his MLB debut today for the Detroit, and did pretty well. He's batted through a lot and was happy to see him. Good battle. Good for him.
awesome. Yeah,
I
that's
love
great.
seeing that. Love seeing that. But yeah, that extra inning rule. My God, is it bad?
I thought that there was like, I could have sworn, and maybe I was just not paying attention, but I thought that they said they were getting rid of it,
I thought so too.
and then all of a
It
sudden
was
it was
part of the
back in play.
negotiation, right?
Yeah,
It was part of the
yeah,
negotiation, and then like what? I think it's like a couple days later they said, "Oh yeah, the 7 inning one double headers, and then the runner on second, it's coming back." Like,
mm,
wait, but I thought that you guys said no. Like,
yeah.
can you guys make up your mind?
I don't know. Some weird stuff going on, especially with the pitch clock and all of that stuff that, the
Oh my
minors are
God.
being subjected to now is kinda tough to watch.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan about that. The whole thing. It's like, because they say it's like they want to create more offense, right? All right, cool. But then at the same time, if you want to create more offense, you just can't say that someone took too long. I mean, you can't have them both ways, you know.
Yeah. That's a great I like that, Mike. Like, make them move the runner over and play a little small ball. Don't make it an instantaneous, run if, a couple of weird things happen.
That's right. We have a seat for you. Okay, wait, with the loss of the field. Yes, Glenn. Has a margarita dad head? And do they have a dad head, or is it the one with the mesh? Because if it's the one with the mesh,
That's a
oh,
no-go?
yeah, not a fan.
Well,
I
'cause it
don't.
burns does it burn your head? Like
Yeah,
yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
I got no hair back there. You know, like half of my forehead, now my forehead's gonna be fine because it's covered, and then the back is gonna be, red. No, I can't have that. Although I do have some mesh heads. The coach for the Wilmington Sharks of the Coastal Plains League
Oh, yeah.
sent me the Steamers hat. So I was like, that was pretty cool. That was a cool one.
Nice.
What? They have both in store. You're about to cost me some money, Glenn.
Yeah, because Glenn, you were just in El Paso, right? I saw a couple of photos on your Twitter feed. What'd you think?
Yeah, tell me, Glenn. All right, so, but without further ado, guys. Oh yeah, it's time. Come on, get in here. Those are your headphones right there. Mic is already on. You're good to go. She's setting up right now, guys. She's setting up right now. She's so nervous right now. She's like laughing right now because she's so nervous right now. She's about to turn the color of a tomato. This is amazing.
Making her world debut.
I know, right? Look at that. Say hello to the actual CFO, guys. Hello, everybody. Go ahead. You can talk right there. There's your mic.
This is awkward.
Are you able to hear her?
You gotta. I think she's just got to get closer to it.
How about now?
I need some lessons on how to use the microphone.
It's better. It's still a little soft, but it's better.
How about now?
Is that better?
Yes.
I just need to talk louder.
Yeah, that would work too. Yeah,
that would work too.
I usually leave that to Ed. He's loud enough for all of us in the family.
Look at Johnny Bolin, CFO.
Johnny Bolin's my brother in Tartar.
Yeah, that's right. Eric's Lichtenberg saying hello.
Hello.
All right, so this is the CFO, my wife. You know, she's the one that puts up with me with all my hats.
Yeah.
Speaking of hats, I think that should be the first question that we should ask her, right? What do you think, Anna?
I think so. I think the people want to know.
So there was a question here, and I'll say it out here. It is from Zach. So I'm gonna ask, what are your actual thoughts on the collection of my hats?
My thoughts on the hats. I remember when you first told me about, I'm going to start collecting hats. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. This is a great excuse for you to just buy hats. But then you really stuck to your purpose, and you went after all of the minor league hats and tried to support them. And I can really appreciate that. So because of that, I put up with my walls being covered in hats, and I've, designated you to one room.
Right. I was just gonna say
I don't have to look at them every day, all day.
I've been designated to the basement, so there it is. So all right, so there it is, guys. She puts up with it because I'm supporting small business, so
yes,
that's how you got to do it.
Yeah, a brilliant angle, Ed. That's like a.
It started
very
at the
strategic.
same time. Started at the same time during COVID and all that pandemic. So I mean that's when it really started. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
So all right, here's the other one. Do you like baseball or do you go for the environment and family time? I know.
Probably both. I mean, I do like baseball. I've grown up around baseball. I never played baseball myself. I am not that coordinated for baseball. But actually, when I was growing up, so when I was younger, my grandpa played softball. And so every Friday night he had a game, and I would go with my grandma and my grandpa, and he played softball for 62 years.
Yep.
So almost my entire childhood, I would go every Friday night and watch him play softball. So I've always grown up with it and been a fan. I was an Indians fan growing up as a kid, now a Guardians fan. So I love baseball. I like watching. I like going. But now that we have a family, and even before we had a family, Ed and I would love to go and just hang out and be together and spend that time together. So it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. That's right. And
I love those stories when one spouse is an avid baseball fan and maybe the other one at first is a little, hesitant. They're like, man, what are you talking about? Don't these games take 4 or 5 hours? And what are we going to do? And then you get there and they're like, oh, I get it. Yeah, I totally get it.
It's exciting. It really is.
I like watching the game, and it's like, us time to sit there and chat about things, chat about what's going on with the game, and we like to chat about the people that are sitting around us.
We enjoy people watching at the games. Is amazing. So
elite people watching for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We get some good stories.
She's by the way, she also played soccer. So don't let her fool you. She was a soccer player.
Right. I have a very vivid memory though of playing I think it was a softball game. My parents were playing softball and they needed an extra person, and I was a teenager, and they're like, Darla, you can play. And I'm like, not really, but okay. And I got in there and I was up to bat, and I was so determined that I was going to hit the ball that I swung so hard. I did hit the ball, but I swung so hard that I spun around on home plate and fell. But I still got up and ran and made it to second base. So I had a really good hit, but I have a very vivid memory of falling on my face at home plate.
That's amazing. I'm having this like I'm thinking of the Bugs Bunny where he's
That
like,
just goes,
like
yeah.
spirals down into the ground.
It kind of felt like that. It did.
Exactly.
Amazing. I love
Donnie's
that.
saying hi to you. We just met Donnie not too long ago in Columbia. So,
Oh, nice.
yep,
Hi,
that was
Donnie.
Donnie. Glenn, my walls, not both of my walls, excuse me, while I run for my life.
You're moving on to wall 3.
I'm on wall 3.
Yeah.
So
You only got 4. You better start picking wisely.
and here's the thing though, there's this big window that doesn't take, it's not going to take much. So
Right.
I
I feel like
figured
you could figure out ceiling mounting too.
You're not helping.
yes, I am working on that right now as we speak. Let's see. A while ago, my then girlfriend birthday fell on the same day the Tigers played the Sacem. And she actually wanted to watch the game together. That's cool.
Love right
That's
there.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Mhm.
All right. Here are 2 questions from our man, Mr. Johnny Bowling, and Mr. Otterbot himself. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. What movie or TV star does Ed remind you of?
Oh my gosh. Movie or TV star?
Yeah. Movie or TV star, yeah.
Does the Tasmanian Devil count?
Yeah, it counts. I'll take that.
I mean, you are constantly talking, so that blah, 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 that's very similar. To
It's
you.
true.
You and my daughter. My gosh.
Yeah. My daughter, like, you just got to tell her to, like, dude, you got to go to sleep. You got to shut up.
She makes an art out of carrying on a conversation. I'm pretty sure she got that from.
Yeah, I think I have my suspicions about where that came from.
Right.
It's not for me.
And then, do you want? Yeah, I think you should tell the story of how did you and Ed meet?
This is kind of a fun story. I like this story. So we actually met at work.
Mhm.
We were both working at a pharmaceutical.
I hated it.
Yes, Ed hated it. I kind of like that job, and I'm back working at another pharmaceutical now. So I guess
Still hate it.
I really like that job. But when we met, we were working in what's called like an aseptic room where you have to wear like these big, huge blue overalls and a big blue hood and gloves and booties and goggles. So literally all we saw of each other for months were our eyes through goggles. That's all we knew of each other. And I'm a little person and they don't make overalls very little. So I was just like this walking blob walking around, no shape. And
Yep.
we just carried on conversation, and we even I think we may have even passed each other in the hallway outside of that area and never knew what we
Yep.
looked like outside of that area because all we knew were our eyes. And I guess our relationship just kind of grew from there, and here we are.
She thought I had hair.
I really did. I thought he had thick black hair, and then I saw him, and I'm like, no,
No hair.
no hair,
None.
there. No.
My
And then by
forehead.
the time you figured that out, you were in too deep, right?
It's already
There
too
was
late.
no way.
Too late. You're
I've
in
already
it.
invested so much.
Exactly. So too late.
Yeah.
You got, so yeah, we met at a pharmaceutical company up in Cleveland. So
here we are 12 years later.
Mhm.
12 years later.
Yep.
I have a little story to interject about
Yeah.
love stories in Cleveland. So my cousin just got married in Cleveland this weekend, and lo and behold, who crashed her wedding other than the Cleveland hot dogs that run the
It's amazing.
Yes. It
That's
was so
amazing.
cool. She's obsessed with them, and so I guess my aunt kind of like called in some favors, and it was pretty cool.
That's
They have their own Twitter account.
Yeah, I follow them on Twitter.
Yeah, I know. So they have their own Twitter account. There's another one from Ethan Bryan. My brother's name is Brian, and it's spelled the same way, Bryan. So, want to play catch? I'm like, yes. I don't know if you're asking me or asking her, but I'm gonna say yes for the both of us.
I'm going to tell a story about this. So about playing catch. So
Okay.
not specifically about playing catch, but Ed loves to carry a baseball with him everywhere. Like I'm pretty sure look, there it is, one right there. Everywhere in our house, there is a baseball. There's a baseball in his car. There's a baseball in the bedroom. There's a baseball. There's probably a baseball in the bathroom if I look. hard
Possibly.
enough.
Yeah.
Like hiding somewhere. but like he just will just play with a baseball all the time. It's
Mhm.
kind of funny.
Like it is what it is. Like, when they tell you in speech classes, like, oh, never have anything on your hands or anything like that. I always either have a pen or a baseball. I do not care about the rules about the proper etiquette of speech. I gotta have
Are
something.
they real baseballs or are they like squishy balls? They're like,
No,
Nope,
this
they're
is a real baseball.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, this is a Rob Manfred baseball.
Oh, it's the real deal.
Yeah, it's a game used baseball.
Do we still have the
Very
box
cool.
of baseballs, or
Yeah.
did that make the trip? Yeah, we
Mhm.
have a box of baseballs somewhere. I think almost every minor league baseball game we've ever been to, almost most of the major leagues, you get a baseball and it goes into the box.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty
I
cool.
usually yell out in Spanish, and already.
He always gets.
I call it my radar, my Latino radar. I notice it right away, and then they know. It's like, wait, hold on a second. You look white, dude. You look white. I was like, nah, don't get it confused.
Do you
bro.
have hair or no? Do you is there hair under that hat?
So yeah, I find a way to get a baseball at a game. So
That's pretty cool.
yep. Carlos Santana gave us a baseball one time.
Very cool.
So let's see here. If it could be worse, I got 340 caps on our walls in one room.
That's a big
I'm getting
room.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are
I'm
you at,
getting there.
Ed?
I don't think I should answer this question right now. I don't want to get
Yeah, what are you at,
hurt.
You're gonna take the fifth.
On minor league baseball hats alone, I have over 200.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
We're gonna be having a side conversation.
Yeah, Darla's over there
That
doing some
number.
math in her head. I
Yeah.
can see
Show's
it's like-
over.
I
Right.
just asked that question the other day because another hat showed up when I got home from work, and I'm like, "Do you remember this 2 hats a month, 2 hats every 2 weeks kind of deal that we had? I don't think you're abiding by it anymore. I'm pretty sure."
Nope. I often hold
Now I
baseballs
know
when
the
I'm
truth.
relaxing watching TV, or almost always I'm doing interviews for my podcast. Same here, Mike. Yeah.
There's usually a baseball hiding in the couch, like
Oh,
right
yeah.
between the cushions and the arm of the couch. There's usually always a baseball there.
Yep.
Yep.
Mike, I'm gonna work on trying to get baseballs when we're at the game. I'm gonna meet Mike, on Friday at the Grasshoppers game. So,
Awesome.
yeah, he's gonna be down here, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
I mean, I don't want to
Yep.
brag, but I got to meet Mike first, so
I know you did.
I'll just throw that out there, but
Yeah, you did. Let's take a look here. It is right about speaking Spanish at a game. I can confirm. I also use smaller children to get. Heck yeah, absolutely. It's all fair. Okay,
Pro
it is
move.
all fair at a game. If you want to get a baseball,
Yes.
use your kid, which we did. Our last game, her last game for the Indians.
Yeah, the last game as the Indians was also her first game, so it was her first and last Indians game all in one
Correct.
game. Yep.
We got a baseball in cheap because of her.
Yeah.
But like we made a sign, so it's like it was her first and last game as the Indians, and a cop. He was like, "Wait, hold on, is it really her first and last game?" I was like, "Yep, she's never been to a baseball game," and then right there grabbed the baseball that he had and gave it to her.
That's cool.
And I put a date on it, and then I put it in one of the little cases.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. I feel like it's more than I can brag about meeting Anna more than she can brag about meeting me. Hey, man, listen, it's all about the community that we have built here, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's so supportive. And it's funny because, like, as soon as the season started, I was like, okay, where's everybody traveling? Where's everybody going? Where are we meeting? Where are we doing? So it was been great. And then I've been telling her about all these trips that I want to take. So
I feel like every day I come home, it's a new trip that you're talking about. And I'm like, wait a minute. We didn't even go on the next trip yet. And you're talking about the one after that.
Yep. So I did, as soon as she said yes on the trip for Minnesota, I literally the next morning I was like, all right, here it is,
Mhm.
buying the ticket. So I bought the plane ticket and everything. I did not give her an out.
Yeah, no take backs.
Nope. Jacksonville, Florida. Already have the hotel reserved. That's it.
Yeah, I think you sent me the hotel when I was at work and I was in a meeting and I'm like, I don't have time to look at this yet. And then I had another meeting and then I looked back at my phone. And you're like, I booked the hotel. And I'm like, I didn't even look at it.
Yep.
You already booked it.
Yep.
Are y'all driving down to Jacksonville?
We don't know yet. Probably.
It's not a bad drive.
Yeah.
No, it's 6
not a bad
hours.
drive. Yeah.
No, we probably will do this the drive just because it's easy and relaxing. You know. So my wife says that the same stuff about me planning the next trip. Hey man, you got to take advantage of it, Zach. That's the way it goes. Let's see here. Eric, since we had Anna as a guest on the Earn Foreign Average podcast, does Darla want to come in with her rebuttal of whatever he might have said?
What did you say?
I don't know. You got to listen to the podcast. They have a podcast. It is on Apple Podcast, so you can go ahead and listen to it. And you have been already officially invited to their podcast. So there it is.
Oh no.
There, hey, someone is stepping way out of her comfort zone right now.
This is not my zone right here.
Yes.
But I might have to because I'm sure you said something I need to rebut.
But probably.
As a CFO,
But
I need to.
But I know
keep you
she
in
needs
check
to control
over there.
the. That's how it goes. Yes, I'm super excited. Really am super excited about Jacksonville. Because it's one of the coolest brands out there, the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. I need to get me one of those Miami Vice style hats too. That hats. They're just cool.
Wait, are they the team that's the rainbows too?
No, that's Charleston.
Oh yeah, that we were talking about Charleston.
Yeah, we're talking about family trip to go to Charleston.
Mhm.
Weekend trip. Try to get our father-in-law to do it. So I was like, hey, if he pays for it, let's go. So
I'll save my money for hats.
exactly. I'll buy the tickets, guys. I'll spend the expensive money to buy tickets for a minor league game.
Yeah.
So
Right.
let's see. Did I see any more questions? I can't remember. Just asking what. Okay. I don't see anything else.
That means I'm done.
We don't have Darla's favorite Star Wars movie.
Well, yeah, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh gosh. So I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I watch the movies because they are always on my television, either between you or my daughter. There's Star Wars on my television. But I'd have to say my favorite ones, what is that, 7 through 9? The
Yep.
ones with
Ray.
Ray. I like Ray.
Yep.
Ray's probably my favorite character, so I like those ones.
That's right. I'm doing. Look at that. Glenn is going to be. Patrick and Corey are doing Charleston on the way down to Jacksonville. That's right. Oh yeah, that's right, Philip. Los Perros Santos. That's a Charleston one. That's their Copa.
Hmm.
And then Johnny Bolin, CFO plus earned fund average equals ratings. Oh, that's
You're giving me
hilarious.
too much credit, Johnny. I don't know about that.
Oh, Philip, when in Charleston, visit Sugar Bake Shop for the sweet tooth. Oof.
Ooh, I got a sweet tooth too.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Put that on the list for the
Oy.
vacation.
Nah, right there you go. Exactly. This is gonna happen. Another trip for baseball. Yay!
When we were talking about going on a family trip to the beach, I said, okay, what city near the beach has a baseball team that my husband will want to go see? So
Yes.
it's factored into family vacations. too.
Hashtag yeah.
It has to be. It has
Right?
to be factored in. Yeah.
Exactly. And then you know what? Who actually I got this from? Idea was from Mike, because that's how he does it, right? He he when they do a vacation, he looks around the town and then see what teams are around. There's this website. Oh my god. Oh yeah, baseballmapper.com. Yeah.
I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard of that one?
I think so.
Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe once or twice.
Exactly. I got to try the River Dog in Charleston. First time I've ever seen pickled okra
Pickled okra.
on a hot
Interesting.
dog.
Hmm.
Interesting. I'll try it. I love hot dogs. So let's see. Charleston, she crab soup, extra sherry on the side. Okay. Man, we are about to gain like 25 pounds.
I was gonna say, I feel like y'all are getting more food advice than
I know,
baseball
this
advice.
Well, we know already the baseball part, right? So that's going to happen.
Yes.
Let's see here. Factoring in baseball parks is the only way to schedule vacation. Agreed.
Mhm,
Absolutely.
It's been a while since we've been on a. Is this our first family vacation technically?
Yeah.
I mean, since she was so little, and then we had pandemic, we haven't really had like a family
No.
vacation. Going to visit family is not
It's not a vacation, no.
so that doesn't count.
So Jacksonville would be our weekend, getaway.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to say, like, we'll leave my daughter with my sister, and then me and her will drive down. That's what I'm trying to convince her to do. What do you guys think?
4, yes.
Right? Darla, Morehead City Marlins are 10 minutes away from Atlantic Beach. That's right.
Ooh,
Another
have to look that one up.
another collegiate woodbat team there. Might see Bill Murray at the River Dogs game. He is a part owner. That is
I
right.
love Bill Murray. I know
Love
he's
Bill
in the
Murray.
news for something not so good right now, but I love him in general.
Right.
The Moonlight Graham guys told me that he is a part owner of the St. Paul Saints. Is that accurate?
That is accurate.
That was news to me. I was just like, oh yeah, sure.
Let's see. How much job security does Paul have? This is fantastic. Johnny Bolin. Go Waterbods.
I'm gonna have to give him some crap for not being here.
I know.
I know. He's been bugging me to come on here, and now he's not here.
I know, right?
Yep.
He, it's not his fault. His kids did throw something at him like very last minute.
Oh, that's right. He's doing something for his kids.
Right.
Excused.
Yeah,
He's excused.
Yeah. Last
Family
time,
comes first.
Paul's not with us, so we'll forgive him.
Yes.
We'll forgive him. But we got the next best thing, which is Anna.
Absolutely.
Another CBM member, right? So I literally said, like, like 5 minutes after Paul said, "I'm not gonna make it. I just want you to know that." I'm like, "I got you. Hey, Anna," and you're like, "Sure." I'm like, "Cool, we're good." So that was easy there. So
well, there's no Real Housewives on tonight, so it was easy.
Let's see. Bill Murray Saints. He acts like the mascots. That's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
The mascots on
That's
random
nice.
games. Have you, speaking of Bill Murray, we watched that documentary on Netflix about Bill Murray.
About Bill Murray?
So there's a documentary about Bill Murray and the Saints as well, on like how he just randomly sometimes goes into people's parties, starts washing their dishes. Remember that?
Yes. Yeah, that was a while ago.
It is good. It's all about Bill Murray. On like he's just trying to meet Bill Murray, try to get a picture with him, and like he gets like this blurred out at the end. But like, watch it; it's really good. Good documentary. I like that one. Another baseball one, actually baseball related, because it has to do with the Charleston River Dogs. So, yeah. All right. Any more questions, guys? I know this is, I like this. Put her on the spot. This is great. No, I love you. Put her on the spot. Let's do this. Let's see here. What's the most expensive minor league game y'all have been? For me, it's the Frisco Rough Riders, buying tickets for the Lazy River. Ooh,
they have a Lazy River.
Same.
They do. They do.
Nice.
They're like $40 a pop, but it's pretty cool.
Wait, is it $40 for like the game ticket and you get to go into the Lazy River, or is it like a separate thing that you have to do?
Yeah, you watch the game from the Lazy River.
What?
Yeah, like it's out in right field, and you can literally just watch the game and swim. And like I've been to a couple of parties beforehand where they open up the ballpark like 2 or 3 hours before, and then there's like unlimited alcohol and like snack foods and stuff. And it's like it's expensive, but like
worth it.
I probably got my money's worth.
$40. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I spent $40 on 2 beers at a major league game anyways.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right? So that's awesome. I love that one, Zach. Yep, Bill Murray shows up randomly to Saints game. I've heard he's been an usher and hot dog vendor.
Oh my God, he would make a great hot dog vendor.
He would.
Or
that's amazing though, right? That's someone who like uses his, himself as like, to promote the team and, and bring joy to someone. Like, it's like I never thought I would meet Bill Murray, and yep, there he is. So that's amazing.
Pretty, like a down to earth kind of guy. He doesn't let his fame go to his head. So.
I love that. That's pretty cool. How's Darla's Espanol?
No bueno.
I've tried, guys. I really have.
No, it's not that bad. It gets better over time, but I'm too nervous to speak it. I can listen to it pretty well.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, and I usually catch like every 5 words that's going on in a conversation, so I know what the conversation is about. But don't turn and ask me a question. I'll be like,
You should see the conversation starts between my mom and her. It's hilarious.
That's like just enough to be dangerous, right?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
to give people the perception that you know what you're talking about, and then
She understands it.
Yeah.
She understands it.
That's
Lazy
pretty
River
cool.
Chicken is an all-inclusive, all-you-can-eat hot dogs and drinks. Man. Now, see, all drinks. Now, is it like alcohol drinks or
I think it depends on
non-alcoholic?
the day. Depends on the
Really?
day.
So the
Yeah.
middle of the week, you get all the alcohol.
Well,
Saturday,
because
Sunday.
Thirsty Thursday is 21 and up, and then the other days I think it's I think kids. Zach has taken his all his kids, right? Like I think he's taken his whole family. So I'd guess that they're not 21.
That's amazing.
It sounds like a Sunday game, family day.
Yeah.
Family day is usually Sundays.
Oh, Eric wants to know: do you own any dad hats?
I was gonna wear my mom hat down here, which is a dad hat, but it says mama on it.
Yep, it does. It does.
Yeah, and I have a tacos hat.
You do?
It's just
I love tacos.
I
It
love
says I love
tacos.
tacos.
Yep.
So she does.
Yeah.
She has her. I think you have also an Indians one, like the old script eye Indians one.
Oh yeah, I do.
So there's that.
I want to know if Raleigh gets an MLB team, are you still going to be a Guardians fan? Or how like what happens?
So that's a good question. That's a really good question.
It's tough, right?
It is. But here's the thing, and I don't want to give too much because that's next week's episode, right? I talked to the MLB Raleigh guys, guy actually, Lou, and that's something that I would support it. I think it'll be cool. I think they should get a major league team here.
I would root for them. I think I'll always still be a Guardians fan. My grandpa is a huge Guardians fan. I mean, he still calls them the Indians, and that's something that we did when I was younger. I would watch the Indians games with him, so I think I'll always be their fan, even though I was just watching their games tonight and there was like 10 people there.
There's like no one there.
Nobody there. It was kind of sad. I feel bad for the players when that happens. But they did win. Did you say that they won?
Yes, they won in Steve
They had
Kwan.
a walk-off.
I love that kid.
That was nice.
Steve Kwan is a rookie and it's just playing lights out. It's much easier to read Spanish than actually speak. Listen to it. I was engaged to a Mexican girl and she spoke Spanish way too fast for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Your family speaks Spanish so fast. I think it's Puerto Ricans. I think I see that you guys talk so fast. I go, was that one word? It's just like the sentence was one long word all put together. It's sometimes it's hard to.
It's true.
Like, slow down.
It's true. We do.
Enunciate.
Yeah, and then we're meeting this, Sunday, right? We're gonna all meet together, like my side of the family, and it's gonna be everybody just like la 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 in Spanish. You win with the kids, so it's gonna be interesting, and you're gonna see Darla in the background, like, I got a headache. I like Glenn's idea. Fan meetup 2023 Frisco, aka Fargo South. I'm all in on that one. 2023.
I don't know if I can make that. That's a pretty far drive for me.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is. It's like what, 15, 20 minutes?
45, yeah.
Oh,
Pretty close.
jeez. That's
Yeah.
hard. ¿Alguna vez consideraría hacer un episodio de podcast en español? Yes. He asked me if I've ever considered doing one of my episodes all in Spanish for the podcast. Yeah, probably one of the guys from the La Liga de Béisbol Profesional, Roberto Clemente. They got a long name. They got to really fix that long baseball league name. So I'm here if that happens. There it is. I'm there if it happens. Okay, so we got more people in it. Frisco, Texas.
Again, here we go, planning another trip before we did.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. 2023, here we come. Love it. So I'm all in. Heck yeah. Never. Well, I've been to Texas, but Been to El
Gotta do it
Paso.
early.
Man, is that hot.
Early in the season, so it's not 1,000 million degrees. That's the
Yeah.
only thing. So like
That's-
April would be ideal.
I like
Early
that.
April.
So
Yeah.
is it early April or is it more towards like the end of the season? Or is that still pretty hot over there?
It's still pretty hot in September. Like it could be
Is
hot
it?
even in October, November. It's really just like a crapshoot at that point. But yeah, usually April, May here aren't that bad. Like May usually isn't that bad either.
I like this idea. See? Oh yeah.
I've
She's
only been to Houston, Texas. I think it was Houston that I've been to. And it
Houston.
was nothing exciting.
Been to
write home
Houston?
about. I was there for a conference. So
Been to Houston, been to El Paso. Man, it was hot that day. Sweet Jesus. You could fry an egg on the street. But yeah. I'm in.
Houston's humid.
But I don't
We don't
mind
have that.
humidity though.
yeah, you don't mind.
Yeah.
It's in your blood, I think.
Right. Let's see. Philip, got my 2022 road trip planned out, 16 games in 23 days to San Diego and back. Sweet Lord.
Whew.
My God. Good for you,
Wow.
dude. That's amazing. Are you doing this solo, Philip? I went to the Rough Riders in late July. Glad we were there in the lazy. There it is.
Yep.
Oh,
That's why it's there, I think.
XFL?
No, the Rough Riders, the Frisco Rough Riders.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking
Switching
so I
sports?
apologize.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I know,
Roughnecks.
right?
There's some Roughnecks, right?
Yeah, Roughnecks. There it is.
Yeah.
I'll take the heat over freaking mid. Hey, listen, August, September in Ohio, forget it. We already got snow.
Yeah.
So
That was my biggest gripe about baseball in Ohio was opening day. It's like 50% chance that it's going to snow. And
Yeah.
I love going to the baseball game, but if it's below 50 degrees, I am not a happy camper sitting there in the stands. It's just not happening.
I'll sit there.
Yeah, you will sit there. No, me,
No problem. We went
No, I don't want to be in the cold.
World Series game. Okay.
Oh my God.
We had tickets to World Series game, and someone was so grumpy.
Listen, we had tickets. We got tickets to the World Series game, yes, and they were hard to get. But we were sitting in the upper deck, like right on like the end of a row where the wind was like whipping through a tunnel, and it was in the 40s and it was drizzling.
And we were losing.
Yeah.
They were playing awful, and I was like, I hate this. Why are we here?
Right.
It was bad. It was not fun. We went and hung out in the bar.
We did.
It had enclosed.
We did. That was
enclosed.
all right, Philip. He is going solo. Good for you, my man. We expecting to see a lot of pictures on Twitter. I want to see these. Glenn, El Paso was awesome and easy, just extra margaritas. Heck yeah. Let's see. But meeting baseball buddies, several games. That's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Cold is better. You can only take off so many clothes. No. I did listen. No, I'm sorry, Virgil. I'm done with the. That's why we moved.
Yeah.
We couldn't take it anymore. We couldn't take the weather anyway. It was just miserable. So we're done with that.
When we moved, we had 22 inches of snow when we moved from Ohio.
That won't happen there.
Yeah.
We literally were like, all right, snow, and then there was like they shut down the schools and all that here. We know because it was like dusting.
When we got here, then like the day after that, they got like a dusting of snow, and they like shut everything down, and we're like, guys, for real. Like,
we're like, really, guys?
What's
We're doing this
right now?
So that was amazing.
Yeah,
so
that's the way it goes in the southern states. We're like, what is it, Johnny? Johnny says they close things down if people have dandruff or something like that. It's like that's pretty good.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right, we're almost at the top of the hour here. Who do you got? Actually, you got on Thursday your episode. Who's coming?
Yeah, tomorrow is a guy by the name of Scott Mackay, and he is from Rochester, England. Plays for an amateur team over there, and kind of gave the story of how he got involved with that and what baseball is like across the pond.
That's amazing. I've been thinking about trying to reach out to someone over there, and you beat me to the punch. That's amazing.
He was great.
Was it with a big, thick, English accent?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It took me a minute to get adjusted to it, but you know, I finally started to pick up on it.
I'm going on my run tomorrow morning. That's already queued up. Let's go.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Obviously this week for me was you. A lot of positive comments on this one. You know, a lot of people are saying they love it, so that's awesome. I loved it.
Well, it was a good time.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. Our dog is trying to.
Surprise guest.
Yeah, we got a surprise guest. Our dog is trying to come up to us now.
Guys, what are you doing?
Right. And then next week, part 1, I actually had to break it down in 2 parts. MLB rally.
I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Because
Yeah.
talks about, you know, starting a movement, you know, and really what it would take, you know, like the fight between Charlotte and Raleigh, the Raleigh Durham area, right? So it was very cool. So I think you guys are gonna like it. And I got some of the artists that did some of the renderings for some of the
Nice.
yeah, so that's gonna be a cool one.
Yeah.
I'm working on that
That'll
one.
be great.
Yeah. Let's see a couple more before we get out of here. Hitting 2 Houston Astro games. Thanks, James. Will mind if I wear my Braves gear? Good luck. Good luck with that. And then Mike, British accents are the best. I like British accents. I love watching British movies and British shows. You not so much, but I'm like,
no. I have a really hard time understanding them. I just don't. I have a, and then I'm sitting there like doing this, like it's staring and squinting at the television is going to make it easier for me to understand what they're saying, and it doesn't. So I just don't know.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you guys next week. My co-host Paul should be back unless something does happen to either one of us, but should be here. So I'm kidding. Nobody's gonna happen to us. Relax.
Let's count your hats again and let's see if nothing.
Yeah.
Anna, you might be hosting again with Paul next week. Zach, my only issue with MLB is I feel they would push the Carolina Mudcats out of the market. Hold that thought, and we'll, you know, when you listen to the whole thing, and then we'll talk about that because I think that's a good point there. But I like that one. So, all right, guys, have a good night. We'll see you guys on our Twitterverse.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, y'all. That was a lot of fun.
Later.
Bye, everybody.